Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Like Tortoise channel. Happy Monday to all of you, my dear viewers. I do hope you managed to have a great Saturday and Sunday, so a great weekend, and you managed to rest and are feeling re-energized for the week ahead. Before we delve deeper into today's video, I just want to start with a great post that was shared by Pallavi, who's working for Like a Tortoise. She always do our marketing campaign, and she posted this that I think, in my opinion, is very insightful and quite aligned with the way we think at Like a Tortoise. Of course, in a world driven by status symbols and the latest and greatest, it's remarkable easy to fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. What a better way to start your Monday than by reading a great some words of wisdom, right? We often feel pressure to upgrade our environments, our tech, and our habits to match a perceived level of success. But here is the reality: net worth is what you don't see. And sure enough, there is a great book that echoes exactly what she's describing here, and that is The Psychology of Money. So, for those of you guys who haven't yet gotten your hands in that book, just by all means do it, because I think it's a great book to read, and it tells you that wealth is what you don't see, right? So, redirecting capital from impressive liabilities into growth focused investments is the hallmark of a better financial mindset. Whether it's the market, real estate, or your own professional development, the goal is to make your money work harder than you do, right? How are you prioritizing long-term growth? And you can see that she shares this great post right here. Small reminder that one of the worst things you can do to your money is spending it on things you do not like to impress people you don't even care about. Does that resonate, guys? It's so easy to experience lifestyle creep when you feel pressure to upgrade where you shop, what you eat, or have the latest gadgets. How can you make better use of your energy investments? So yeah, I just find this very, very insightful. And going back to what you were saying right here, the goal is to make your money work harder for you, right? So with that end, we we are so grateful for all the feedback that we've collected over the last few weeks. So for those of you guys who may not be aware, on top of doing one-to-one coaching, we also decided to relaunch our school community, and many of you guys have already joined. It's entirely free to join. But then, of course, what happens is we've been collecting feedback over the last few weeks, and we've been very transparent, very, very honest, and we've been asking people, hey, what would you like to see here on the platform? What are the main problems that you are facing, right? What are the main pain points? What would you like to get out of this community going forward? And what is a price that you'll be willing to pay to see those problems solved? And the feedback that we've been collecting is absolutely awesome. And I'm so glad for everything, right? For our viewers of this channel, but also community members and current clients, to actually go out of their way to provide this amazing feedback. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share our school community right here, where you can see exactly what that translates into. Number one, you can see that we have about 47 members right now and still growing. And within the classroom, we have built all of these great modules based on the feedback that we've collected. Look, case studies, my personal stock of the month by invitation only, top 5 stocks that will be sent directly to your email box. Right, these are stocks that you can invest straight away in. In fact, these are companies that I will be investing as well, right? Real money, skin in the game, that's what we want. And this aligns with the post that Pallavi shared, because what you guys will be making as well, not only now, but over your investment lifetime, you will be making decisions. You hope to get the best returns on your investment, right? And the best investment that you can make is always one in yourself. Now, nothing that I do here is financial advice. Okay, so this is for purely for educational purposes only. That said, I put my money where my mouth is, tortoises, and you know that I will end up investing, as I already have, in many of these companies. risk management, our stock screening system, intrinsic value system that you guys love. We will have live stock analysis in a monthly one-on-one coaching. Why have I built this? Because so far I had only been doing one-to-one coaching, right? But I also wanted to find ways to create a ton of value while not being present on the calls every single time, which was very exhausting for me, as you probably know. And as I grew the number of clients that I'm coaching, I mean, come on, right? There is only so many people that you can onboard, and it was becoming a bit overwhelming for me. And so I decided to relaunch school with everything that people want, while providing a lot of value and without sacrificing quality. That is essential. The goal is for you guys to have a great return on your investment as well. So if you haven't joined yet, consider joining. It's entirely free to join. And tell me what you want, and I will build it accordingly. Okay, this is built for you, right? So let's talk about what's happening in the markets right now. As you can see, whenever I see this all over the place, right? So, for example, why is the stock market crashing today? These headlines like this are widespread this morning. The Nifty 50 goes below 24,700, and you can see, of course, that the stock market is crashing in opening trade on Monday amidst rising Middle East tensions and global market turmoil with impact on crude oil prices and trade in focus. It's so sad that we continue to see war outbreaks all over the world. And this actually makes me very, very sad. From a human standpoint, look, I know many of you are probably in some of these countries, in some of these Middle Eastern countries, and I do hope and pray. So I'm hoping and pray for your safety. As a matter of fact, you may not even know this, but I had a flight scheduled for Dubai on the 5th of so right on Thursday, and of course it was cancelled, and I got a bit upset about that. But then I was thinking, Jesus, what about all these people that are in Dubai right now because they went there, right, to have a nice holiday, and now they cannot fly back home, right? Because flights have been cancelled. So I can't even imagine what it's like being in that position. And what about the people that actually live there and they are being told to stay at home all the time, right? So, we Westerners have the privilege of living so far away from these catastrophes, because that's exactly what they are, and so I can't. My heart goes for all of you who may have already lost some of your relatives in this during the war outbreak, right? But hopefully this will come to a resolution soon enough, and that's what we want. Okay, but sure enough, guys, from an investment standpoint, and I know this may sound selfish, okay, but don't take that at heart, because at the end of the day, and for all of you guys following this channel, what we want as well, right, is to make money. And that's why you started following this channel, because you want to find good opportunities, right? You want to be able to create a better life for yourselves and for your families. And I'm very grateful for you for starting watching, for believing this channel is actually offering you that with the ideas that we are putting out. But what this creates is a lot of market volatility. And as you can see right now, the Nasdaq is down, and so is the S&P. In fact, this morning when I logged on to eToro and Interactive Brokers, by the way, if you are watching this for the first time, we use eToro for educational resources, but Interactive Brokers to execute all of Like a Tortoise portfolio transactions. And you can see the Nasdaq was down almost 2%. Now it's down about 1.18%. But I'm recording this at 10:30 UK London time. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen to the markets once the US market opens. So around 2:30 London time, will the sell-off continue, right? or is the sell-off going to be bought? I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. And you know, the Nasdaq is down. What is this? So the Nasdaq is down about 9% from its all-time highs, which may not sound a lot, but under the hood, you can see so many companies bleeding, right? And some of them are companies we are heavily invested in. In fact, we run concentrated portfolios. So of course, we are always invested in these companies, very hard invested in them, of course. But you can see, for example, that PayPal is down 3%. Visa is also down 1.5%. Baba is getting smoked. By the way, Baba reports on the 5th, right? If they don't postpone it again. So I think they are set poised to report on the 5th, which is on Thursday. And we can see a wave of selling across different sectors as well. LVMH is down almost 4%. This morning it was down 5%. Many of our portfolio holdings, and the big tech is also taking a hit. And now the question is, what do I think we should do? Do I think we should panic? Guys, we are tortoises. Okay, we never ever panic. We never ever make rush irrational investment decisions, and we will be here to take advantage of any downside that may eventually happen right into the end of the day. So guys, as I already keep telling you, the best thing that you can do right now is to make sure that you are building that watch list, because this is something that I always tell to the people that I'm working with, and also that's what I'm doing with my own money as well. Make sure that you have a watch list of great investments that you want to invest in, right? Make sure that you have the intrinsic value for each of those investments calculated, so when the time comes and the price drops down to that buy range, you are ready to pull the trigger. And this, everybody, is what's going to allow us to actually stand out from the crowd. Because while most people are panicking, right, running for the exits, we are actually going the other direction, and we are scooping up great bargains to lay the foundation for what's going to be the next few years. And this is what's going to allow us to make a lot of money. Okay, this is what the best investors in the world have been doing. Easier said than done, because just as I know, because I work with people, we are emotion, and I know that many people they are just temperamentally ill-suited, okay, to actually invest in the stock market. However, this is something that you can train as well, right? And you can tackle that by understanding the companies that you invest very well, because this will make you less prone to making mistakes, to making investment mistakes, right? So guys, I'll keep this video short. If you like this video, just smash the like button, because it really helps the channel, okay? And let me know in the comments if you like it, what you'd like me to discuss next. Stay safe, everybody, especially for those of you who are in the Middle East right now. And thank you so much for watching this video and for your continued support. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week ahead.